Welcome to Hot Drama TV.
The rise of Liu Yu Ning. In the vast and competitive landscape of Chinese entertainment, few journeys are as quietly compelling as that of Liu Yu Ning. At first glance, he might have appeared as just another hopeful actor navigating the crowded corridors of C-drama stardom. Tall, composed, and undeniably handsome, Liu Yu Ning possessed the attributes of a leading man. But in those early days, he was largely considered a supporting actor, someone who shone brightly only when paired with more established stars. Yet, those who observed carefully could see the subtle power he carried on screen. It was not flashy or loud. It was the kind of charisma that emerges naturally, from a quiet confidence and a strong understanding of presence. Even in minor roles, Liu Yu Ning had the rare ability to make a scene memorable, to leave an impression without stealing the spotlight from others. Fans who followed his early work began to notice that there was something magnetic about the way he inhabited the screen. A promise that, if given the right opportunity, he could rise far beyond his initial roles. The early period of his career was a journey of learning. Supporting roles allowed him to observe veteran actors, to understand camera dynamics, and to refine his emotional expression. He approached every scene, no matter how small, with discipline. While others might have seen only a step in the ladder, Liu Yu Ning treated each role as a building block, an opportunity to craft a unique on-screen identity. This stage of growth was crucial, for it laid the foundation for the breakthroughs that would follow. First steps into leading roles. A Journey to Love. The turning point in Liu Yu Ning's career arrived with A Journey to Love, a period drama that would begin to establish his credentials as a leading actor. This project was more than just a role. It was an invitation to step into the spotlight and prove that his quiet charisma could command the screen. The drama's narrative, a sweeping tale of romance, loyalty, and political intrigue, required not only acting skill but also a natural sense of gravitas. Liu Yu Ning delivered both in spades. From the very first episodes, audiences began to notice a transformation. Where once he had been seen as a supporting presence, he now emerged as a figure whose every gesture carried weight. His expressions, measured and deliberate, conveyed depth beyond the script's words. Fans were quick to take notice, praising his ability to balance vulnerability with strength, making his characters relatable yet admirable. A Journey to Love became more than a drama. It was a stage for Liu Yu Ning to showcase the qualities that would define his career: presence, charisma, and a deep understanding of emotional storytelling. The drama's success was also reflected in the platform metrics. On iQiyi, A Journey to Love reached the coveted 10,000 heat index, a benchmark that signaled not only viewership but also engagement and buzz among audiences. For many, this was the first quantitative confirmation of Liu Yu Ning's rising star power. His fanbase began to grow, driven not just by appearances, but by the recognition that here was an actor who could truly carry a story. The story of Pearl Girl, solidifying a reputation. Following the success of A Journey to Love, Liu Yu Ning continued his ascent with the story of Pearl Girl, a period drama released on Youku. Here he faced new challenges: the expectations of fans, the pressure of a second leading role, and the scrutiny of critics eager to see if his first success had been a fluke. In the story of Pearl Girl, Liu Yu Ning embraced his role with both confidence and humility. He demonstrated a versatility that few could ignore, portraying complex emotional arcs while maintaining the elegance and poise that had become his signature. Viewers were captivated by the interplay of subtle gestures, the nuanced delivery of lines, and the chemistry he built with his co-stars. Once again, the heat index validated the acclaim. The drama hit 10,000 on Youku, confirming that Liu Yu Ning's appeal was neither accidental nor limited to a single platform. What set Liu Yu Ning apart during this stage was not just numerical success. Fans and critics alike noted his unique ability to balance screen presence with relatability. He was tall and striking, yet never overbearing. He could dominate a scene without overshadowing the story. This combination of physical presence and emotional depth began to define his brand as an actor, one who could anchor period dramas, draw viewers in, and make them invest emotionally in the characters he portrayed. The making of a leading man. By this point in his journey, Liu Yu Ning had begun to transcend the label of supporting actor. His early struggles, careful study of the craft, and dedication to every role had prepared him for something larger. Fans who had followed his work from the beginning often expressed awe at the transformation. The quiet young actor who once lingered in the background had become a figure capable of commanding attention across multiple platforms, a leading man whose charisma was undeniable. It was a combination of opportunity, preparation, and natural talent. The period dramas that defined this phase of his career were not merely entertainment. They were the training ground where Liu Yu Ning honed his craft, built his fanbase, and demonstrated that he could meet the high expectations of both viewers and producers. Every scene, every line, and every gaze contributed to the persona that would eventually achieve historic milestones in the world of C-dramas. Fans began to discuss him not just in terms of looks or charm, but in terms of skill, presence, and the ability to elevate an entire drama. The metrics on iQiyi and Youku, heat indexes hitting 10,000, were concrete proof, but for many, the real measure was the emotional resonance Liu Yu Ning could generate in each scene. The journey was still unfolding, but by the time the story of Pearl Girl concluded, it was clear that Liu Yu Ning had arrived as a rising force in Chinese entertainment, poised for the historic achievements that would follow. As Liu Yu Ning's journey progressed, it became clear that his rise was not simply the result of luck or timing. There was a deliberate craftsmanship behind every choice he made. His early experiences as a supporting actor had taught him patience, resilience, and observation. While others might rush into leading roles, eager to capitalize on appearance or fleeting popularity, Liu Yu Ning methodically selected projects that aligned with his strengths, period dramas that allowed him to showcase emotional depth, charm, and the quiet intensity that had begun to define his signature style. Refining the craft. Fans often discuss how Liu Yu Ning's physical attributes contributed to his success. Standing tall with a commanding presence, he naturally draws the eye in any scene. But height alone does not make a memorable actor. It is how he uses it that matters. He moves with intention, allowing subtle gestures and expressions to carry emotional weight. His gaze is calculated yet effortless, capable of conveying longing, determination, or quiet reflection with a single glance. This mastery of subtlety distinguishes him from many contemporaries whose performances rely more on spectacle than nuance. Behind the scenes, co-stars have noted his professionalism. In interviews and fan reports, actors have praised Liu Yu Ning for his preparedness, humility, and collaborative spirit. He absorbs direction, respects the craft, and consistently seeks to elevate the scene rather than simply perform it. This dedication has not gone unnoticed by producers and scriptwriters, who increasingly offer him complex, leading roles that allow him to demonstrate the full spectrum of his talent. Fan engagement and social buzz. Even before his historic achievement with The Prisoner of Beauty, Liu Yu Ning had already begun cultivating a devoted fanbase. Social media platforms buzzed with discussions of his performance, from detailed analyses of his emotional delivery to GIFs capturing subtle moments of charisma. Fans dissected his scenes, noting how he could evoke empathy without exaggeration, a skill that is particularly challenging in period dramas where the dialogue can sometimes feel formal or distant. For A Journey to Love, discussions on iQiyi forums often highlighted his ability to make complex emotional arcs feel natural. A viewer might note how his reaction in a tense political scene subtly foreshadows later revelations, or how his moments of quiet vulnerability make the romantic plotlines more impactful. These fan-driven discussions not only amplified his popularity, but also solidified his reputation as an actor worthy of close attention. Similarly, the story of Pearl Girl ignited conversations on Youku. Fans compared Liu Yu Ning's portrayals across dramas, noting his growth and versatility. Some fans had followed him since minor roles and marveled at the contrast. The supporting actor who once blended into the background now commanding screen presence, driving storylines, and forming on-screen chemistry that felt organic and compelling. Platform metrics and industry recognition. While fan discussion captures the qualitative impact of an actor, the quantitative side cannot be ignored. The metrics achieved by Liu Yu Ning's early leading roles were significant in the context of C-drama success. On iQiyi, A Journey to Love achieved a 10,000 heat index, signaling strong viewer engagement and popularity. On Youku, the story of Pearl Girl also reached 10,000, proving that Liu Yu Ning's appeal transcended a single platform. In the C-drama industry, these numbers are not just statistics, they reflect influence, marketability, and the ability to draw audiences. Hitting the 10,000 benchmark on multiple platforms early in a leading career is a rare feat, demonstrating that Liu Yu Ning was not just a temporary sensation but a rising star with broad appeal. For producers, these metrics translated into confidence that he could carry future projects, making him a sought-after choice for high-profile dramas. Learning from co-stars in genre. Another key aspect of Liu Yu Ning's rise was his ability to learn from co-stars, while maintaining his unique presence. In both A Journey to Love and The Story of Pearl Girl, he was paired with actors who had more experience or stronger initial popularity. Rather than being overshadowed, he used these opportunities to absorb acting techniques, study timing, and refine chemistry on screen. Fans often note that his interactions with co-stars feel natural, a testament to both his emotional intelligence and his commitment to the craft. Period dramas in particular demand a special skill set. The formality of dialogue, historical accuracy, and intricate plotlines require actors to balance precision with emotional resonance. Liu Yu Ning demonstrated an early mastery of this balance, making his characters relatable to modern audiences while remaining authentic to the period setting. This skill became a hallmark of his performances and a foundation for the historic achievements that would follow. The foundation for historic success. By the conclusion of his early leading roles, Liu Yu Ning had laid a strong foundation for what would become a landmark achievement in his career. His combination of physical presence, subtle emotional depth, technical skill, and audience engagement positioned him to break new ground. The Heat Index successes on iQiyi and Youku were early indicators that he could transcend traditional limitations in the industry, preparing the stage for his later record-setting performance on Tencent with The Prisoner of Beauty. Fans often describe this period as the quiet ascent of Liu Yu Ning, a time when the world began to notice, but the actor himself remained focused on growth rather than fame. This period of preparation, learning, and incremental success was critical. It ensured that when the opportunity for historic recognition arrived, Liu Yu Ning was ready to meet it with both skill and charisma. Closing of Part 1. The rise of Liu Yu Ning is a story of patience, dedication, and strategic growth. From supporting roles to leading performances, from early fan discussions to concrete platform metrics, every step of his journey built toward a historic breakthrough. By mastering his craft, engaging audiences emotionally, and leveraging both talent and presence, Liu Yu Ning transformed from a promising actor into a rising force in the C-drama industry. With these foundations firmly in place, the stage was set for the defining moment of his career. The Prisoner of Beauty and the unprecedented achievement of becoming the first male actor to hit high heat indexes for period dramas across all three major platforms, Youku, Tencent, and iQiyi. This historic success would not only cement his status as a leading man, but also showcase the culmination of years of dedication, growth, and fan-supported acclaim.